Welcome to Cadillac Post Game Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Thursday night, the Mets finished off a long road trip in Miami, and they beat the Marlins 6-3. A fabulous finish to a road trip that started so poorly. Mets lost their first 4 in L.A., but they wind up winning 5 of their last 6.
Well, the last 2 nights they got real good starting pitching efforts. Last night, Matz over 7 innings, and Lugo was really good. Tired, it looked like, maybe in the 6th inning. But the offense was good also. T.J. Rivera, who kind of was thrown in at the last minute, got 3 hits and a couple RBIs. Jay Bruce, who looked like he was running all over the field all night long, had a couple of hits. Also scored a couple times and drove in a couple.
We have to be consistent with our approach and our mindset, and obviously we're coming here every single day to win, but you can't let your emotions get away from you when it comes to game-to-game results. We know what we have here, we know the talent that we have, we know what we're capable of, and we also know what's in front of us, so we just have to not worry about any of that and just continue to play and see what happens.
Really, it all starts in BP. I try to play situations out in BP because you got to be ready for any situation in a game, and depending on the situation, I do have different mentality. But that's just come with the work we put in with K Long at 6. We've been trying to back the ball up a little bit and see the ball a little bit longer, which I wasn't doing yesterday too well. So I was happy that I can kind of push that to the side and kind of change things up. And you got to play the game. So whenever there's guys in base, you got to try to put the ball and play hard. And I was able to do that today.
He can swing the bat. I can tell you, he can swing the bat. He's dangerous when he goes up there. He's a very, very aggressive hitter, and as we've said many times, this guy played second base for us in a playoff game last year, so he's legit.
So it was one of those good games offensively, good starting pitching, and then the relievers came in. They wobbled a little bit. Each one gave up a hit, Blevins, Edgins, and Addison Reed, but they didn't give up any runs, and the Mets get a big win to go 5-5 on this road trip, which started as horribly as it could.
Seth Lugo continues a remarkable run, his 6th straight start on the road where he's gotten a win, and that ties a club record held jointly by Tom Seaver, Jerry Kuzman, and now Seth Lugo.
I mean, to be on that list, fantastic. But Lugo looked great today. Until he tired a little bit, he really had everything working. His snapping curveball, his fastball was down and in spots. And since he's come off the disabled list with Steven Matz, other than to Jacob deGrom, they've been as good as he'd want.
I didn't think he was really as sharp as another time, but he still pitched well. Again, he moves the ball all over the place, so he's really tough to figure out.
That's what I tell myself, go out there and throw strikes, no free passes, and stay aggressive in the zone. Would have liked to have thrown a little more strikes first time through the lineup. Pitch count got up kind of quick, but didn't walk anybody there for the first few innings, so that was the idea.
Certainly go home 5-5. We'll take it. I mean, we'll take it, and that's a stepping stone in the right direction. As we said before, we're hoping our pitching's starting to fall into place right now, and if it does, we got an exciting second half ahead of us.
Lugo now 3-1 in his 4 starts, so the Mets take their 500 road trip and now head home to play the Phillies. Just a brief homestand, the 3 games over the weekend. It starts on Friday night at Citi Field with Jacob deGrom on the mound. Our coverage begins at 6 o'clock Friday night with Cadillac first pitch on SNY. That'll do it for Cadillac Post Game Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.